Hello everybody and welcome back to Shamrock Valley. Now first of all I'm just going to show you this very nice John Deere 524K high lift wheel loader with some quite amazing strobes on it. This is by Wood Meadow Farm Modding and I think it really is good. I'll put a link down below and it will be the original link, not one from a third-party site which has been shared without permission. Okay, so let's go over to the place we're going to go to first of all, which is actually the placeable yard. Now in the placeable yard today we have a manure trading point, and that is going to be for the field which I haven't yet harvested. Yeah, my plan is to basically get the combine working in a minute or two over in the big oat field. Well, it's not that big, but yeah, in the oat field, and then I can spread some manure on the land there using some manure which I've had to buy. Now I do have the slurry, but we don't have much slurry, so either way we have to buy something, whether it's slurry or manure, and I thought this would be a nice way of just trying out this nice wheel loader. So there it is, and I think also it would be nice to get that field cultivated today as well, or maybe drilled. So yeah, I'm going to use course play, and that should make things much easier. It won't necessarily make it faster, but it does mean that I can do another job at the same time. I think probably, just for today, I am going to get this field chopped. I'm not going to bale it. For the simple reason of me wanting a very fast turnover. I want to get some corn in the ground, and, well, it doesn't take too long to clear the bales, but it's still a bit of extra work. Oh no, where's my hat gone? So yeah, I saw the comments yesterday about the more realistic mod which I've got running for the vehicles. Very positive comments. I don't really know why it's only got a 3-star rating on ModHub, because I liked it and my viewers liked it, so what's the problem? Weird. I know that there was some kind of messing with the system originally with the ModHub ratings, where basically anybody could rate it without even trying it first. They moved the rating system to in-game to try and eliminate that. It's obviously helped quite a bit. But yeah, I didn't find anything wrong with that mod. I thought it was very good, so no idea. 5 stars from me anyway. So it was a fun turn, this one. Especially in the opposite direction when there's traffic about. Oh no, it's all full of weeds. I did spray off the weeds in the other 2 fields. Looks like I forgot this one. That's annoying. Usually I do turn off weeds in a normal Let's Play. Anyway, it should still have yielded quite well. Okay, so the header is on the combine harvester. Field 3. We'll go around the headland 3 times, might as well do. There shouldn't be any kind of obstacles, so bypass island should be okay as deactivated. Otherwise, I think we're all good. Pretty sure we are. Let's generate the course, see what it looks like. Yep, oh, you can see how big the header is. Not even that many times around. Actually, is that the best way of doing it? Actually, maybe it is. Yeah, usually I go across this way, up and down, but whatever. Should be fine. Right then, off you go. Let's see you do a bit of decent work. Just mind the header trailer, please. Oh, that was close. Okay then, so that's on chop. That is chopping, good. I'll be back in a second with a trailer. I don't have many trailers actually. That's the one we're going to use. So it's all a bit of a mess around here. As soon as I have the placeable yard set up, I'll have plenty of space, but I'm not doing that until the straw harvest add-on is released. Because I want to keep the money for that. I suppose I could probably afford to put 1 shed up, they're not too expensive. Okay, so I just want to very quickly talk about the post which I put yesterday on my community page. Basically, I asked the question of which map would you like to see me do as a time-lapse series, and I also said, would you like me to just put music over it with subtitles, or shall I narrate it and then have a bit of music in the background? And I had an overwhelming response for having music and then talking over it, doing an actual voiceover, which I think is probably quite an unusual thing. I don't know of another YouTuber who does that. There could be one, but I don't know of another YouTuber who time-lapses and then does a voiceover. So that's probably why it won the vote. But yes, I'm going to be starting a Let's Play series, a time-lapse Let's Play series on Campaign of France, which is a very nice mod by a map by Black Sheep Modding, and yeah, like I say, it's going to be a time-lapse series. Now this is not in any way going to replace any of my existing series. They're all going to be the same. It would never replace it. This will never be just a time-lapse channel ever. It's just I did do it before, back in May 2019. I did do about 3 time-lapse videos, just time-lapse, and most of my viewers really did enjoy it. So I think if I can take that to a next level, that would be great. That would be a good thing to do. So thank you to everybody who did vote on that. You still can vote if you want to, but Campaign of France has won, definitely. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing very soon. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. But you don't have to worry about it replacing survival roleplay or replacing this or anything. It won't do. It will always be in addition to. Looks like it's cracking on. Already gone around the headland twice. Oh dear, you've made a bit of a mess there. Yes, I suppose I might not have fine-tuned it enough. And that header's probably in the way too. The header trailer, sorry. Okay, so let's go over here and we'll get it unloaded because it's probably very close to full. And then I want to get the manure spreader set up. Let's just see how full it actually is. Oh wow, not full at all. It shows what the weeds do. The weeds are not good. Come on, power! My motor load is 100%, or 99%. So this is just going to be sold. It's not for the pigs or anything. The pigs don't even require oats. So straight to the sell point with this. And then yeah, it's going to be a cornfield, which we're going to harvest with a combine harvester. Despite it not looking that full, it was still almost 10,000 litres. Amazing stuff. Okay then, so, ooh, that's tipped over. Let's just see here. The Class Axion Terra Track. Yes, because I have just enabled Courseplay, everything has got the mini HUD. There we go. That's better. So which manure spreader shall I use? I know I'm really tempted to use that massive one, but definitely not on this map. So probably won't be that big. I would imagine it should be a sort of medium-sized one, which will be fine. Maybe a Bergman. I forgot to mention, yeah, obviously at the end of the previous episode, I finished the field down there. 1 field, 3 crops. Quite amazing. So they're going to be growing nicely. We'll have to put some fertiliser on them all in maybe a couple of episodes' time. And then they can be harvested, which will be fun. And I say it sarcastically because of the money involved to rent the machinery. There is quite a good selection in this game for muck spreaders, so if we just take a look here. I always did like this one. I don't really know why, but I also do like this one, which is better. I think maybe for the size of the field, this one might be more appropriate. So yeah, let's just get that released. And we'll get it loaded up with the very nice John Deere wheel loader. Now in case you're thinking, why have you got another wheel loader? Well, I actually don't have 2. I did replace the JCB. The JCB was a much more expensive wheel loader, so in the end I actually profited quite nicely, and that's allowed me to put the money into other things. I don't know when Sandy Bay is going to be released, or if I will have early access of it, but whenever it is released, I think it will be this map which is going to be replaced. I would say it is. I left my strobes going. Well, they are good to look at. I'm surprised they haven't drawn a crowd. So yeah, this is the manure trading mod. Very handy. Definitely worth getting. If I can remember how you do it with a shovel. Ah yes, of course. You just put it in the pile. It does take a little while to fill. But as we're waiting, we can stare at the strobes. Ah, there we go. I think it's because it is quite a big bucket. In fact, it's very similar to the high capacity bucket, the Biobelts bucket. Just wondering if it was a high tip, but no, it isn't a high tip. Won't take many of these to fill it, that's for sure. As for the number of loads, I don't know, probably 3 for that field. As we're waiting. It's going nicely, 38% full, so yeah, no rush to go alongside it with the trailer. If only the beacons were the same sort of effect as those strobes. The beacons to me have always seemed quite weak in 19, but can't complain, they're not too bad, they're just a little bit on the weak side. Those strobes on the other hand are quite mesmerising. Right then, if my calculations are correct, that will actually fill this spreader. So I can now head off and start putting some manure on the field. I should really have parked lengthways instead of behind the actual machine. That's silly. My calculations are rubbish. That should do. Yeah, it's almost 23,000 litres. Yeah, so over on this side somewhere, maybe that side, I want to have the big pelleting hall. I actually didn't think it was going to come to 19. I loved it for 17. So I'm very pleased that it is going to be making a return, but it won't be free. It is payware, but I know that a lot of people did buy it for 17 because a lot of the people who bought it did it through my affiliation link, and there was hundreds. I think just through my affiliation link alone there was, well, maybe 200? There was a lot of people, so it clearly is a very popular add-on for the game. Whoa, it's a good job I didn't go for a smaller tractor. It's working it hard. Anyway, as you can see, the combine is almost finished. It hasn't quite finished everything because we've got a few little pieces here and there. But yes, it's obviously finished the majority of the field. I think I will tidy things up first, because even that doesn't keep me happy, leaving bits like that. Like I say though, it's probably the way I set it up. There are different options that you can select. Right. Let's stop it there. But I think you'll agree that was much better than usual, because I've managed to do other stuff, not much, but other stuff, whilst the combine's working. So it is a big help. There we go. So it looks like the total was around 20,000 litres. Can't complain. I think off the top of my head that is a 21,000 litre trailer, so it should all fit. Just about. Again, if my calculation is correct, which it usually isn't. It's usually just a little bit short, which means we might be stopping with a very frustrating amount left in the machine. No. Wow, that must have been very close. 96%. So it is a 21,000 litre trailer. Wow. Right, okay, so the plan of action, as I've got that attached now, is to get this out of the field, get the manure applied, get the cultivator over here, and the planter. So the planting and the cultivating will be done on course play, and yes, the manure spreading will be done by me. But first, let's just get this taken back. Is that trailer crabbing? I might have set something wrong here. Maybe it's not. Not too sure. Looks strange. It's not really following me properly. Seems to have sorted itself out. Oh no. No, it's off again. Why would that be? I might have forgotten to do something. It doesn't make much sense. Anyway, into the placeable yard up here. And then I'll bring across a cultivator. Yep, something is definitely not right. Probably set wrong. So we have 20,225 litres of oats. Let's go and take it to the best sell point, which is probably down at the port. If I was to hazard a guess. This is oats. Just, oh, look at these prices. These do seem very good. They are decreasing, but they are still good. So, yes, over there. In the port direction. I'm not usually so excited, but ever since I knew that Oxygendavid was going to release Sandy Bay, I have been very excited. Like I said in the previous episode, it is definitely probably joint first favourite map of all time, I would say. I can't say for sure because I just don't know, because there's so many really good maps, but I think it's probably joint with Cobra Park Farm. Where am I going? The beacon of light is over here. I think it's in the new port. There's a new port over here. I think it's this entrance, but I really don't know. Seems to be further away than usual. Where's that beacon of light gone? It's over there. Crikey. Yes, I've never been all the way around here before. That's nice. I like the anchor just there. Yes, I've never been here, but I didn't even know you could have a sell point back here. They pay well too. Right then, let's see that money rocket up. See how much I've made. Looking healthy. Very nice, £40,000. Okay then, so bit of a jump cut. We're going to head back over to the yard, take the trailer off, put the cultivator on, and I'll see you back over at the field. I'm going to jump into the class, get as much done as possible. Hopefully there'll be enough to go around the headland a couple of times at least, and then I think I should be able to get the worker going on the cultivator, hopefully. But it all comes down to how long this is going to last for. I don't think it'll last too long. They don't tend to, because just it applies very quickly. It's applying quite a bit. Then again, we are doing 12 miles per hour, so we are covering quite a bit of ground. But I think there will be enough to go around at least once, maybe once and a half. I doubt there'll be enough to do it twice. So I think what I'll do is I'll cover the field with at least two applications, two loads onto here before I get courseplay going. Otherwise the cultivator is just going to catch me up, and it won't matter too much. It will still work, but it just won't look as good because we'll have put the manure on top of the cultivated soil. So yeah, I think if we just do this first, it'll be much easier for everybody, and it will look much better too. that's struggling a bit. Right, okay, so that really did slow down. I don't know if I've got it set too fast, this application rate. It does seem a little bit fast. I think that might be more like it. I know that these manure spreaders do get through their loads very, very quickly, but maybe not quite as quickly as what that was. Still, we should get back to the beginning, hopefully. Or at least close to the beginning. I think it's probably just going to be easiest if I do the whole field first. Well, that was good. Okay, maybe 1.5 more loads, 2 loads, thereabouts. Anyway, right, I'll get that done. There we go. Finished. And there was just about enough as well. So I think I will now put this onto the cultivator. This will be a better tractor for the cultivator, because this field is quite steep. And then we'll have the fence on the planter. And the good thing about course play is it actually does tell you how long of the job there is left. So I don't know how long it would take. I would say it's about half an hour, but we'll have to see. Anyway, I'll just get things swapped over, and then we'll set it off and see what it makes of the field. I think this is where I got it wrong before, the headland corners, that's why I missed a bit. But anyway, I think that is pretty much all good, so let's get that started off. Let's just see what it looks like first. Yep, okay, so that seems to be suitable. Okay, so let's just see how long it thinks it's going to take. I would say about half an hour, but we'll see. Just takes a minute to sort itself out. 25 minutes. Okay, good. Which gives me time to set this up. This will take longer, and it probably doesn't want to be started until the cultivator has done a few headlands. But I do like this planter because it unfolds. So it's much bigger than it initially looks. There is another one which is in the store, which I think is only £1,000 cheaper, and it's about 1.5 meters smaller because it doesn't unfold. Right, the cultivator has gone around a few times, and as you can see, this is now working. It's putting in the corn, and this reckons it's going to take 36 minutes, so obviously a slower job, which means we will never catch up with the other tractor, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So really, these two can now continue. In 36 minutes time, the field will be finished. But that is actually it for today's episode, so I will be returning very soon to Shamrock Valley, and well, I think by then we should have some crops ready to harvest, hopefully, which means we can start making some pig food. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.